Hi guys, welcome to another day of analysis for the Dax and FTSE. Just reviewing yesterday. So we opened around this area here. Where was it? 10 o'clock. Kind of dropped down, pushed off this level here and straight back up to the close gap. And then we kind of drifted down to this orange line down here, the S2. We sort of saw a bit of support there and it kind of came back up again to that close gap. Kind of what we expected. I probably wouldn't have taken a trade here. We did pop out that Bollinger Band, come through the low, kind of not too much activity back here to sort of support anything further, but I actually had a trade on this yellow line, so I didn't quite get touched. I actually got stopped out. Had a quite tight stop when it came down here and didn't push up from here. So anyway, it kept moving down, kind of got a bit of traction and finally came back up. So that was nice. Now what we're looking at on the DAX, we didn't actually get to the S3, which would have been nice. But that's okay, that's the market. What we're looking for today, we're really struggling to push through this 16,000 mark on a weekly chart. I'll just have a look. We're really not getting too much motion any higher just yet. On the daily, just having a look at some of the other charts, see if there's anything interesting. Not particularly. So again, guys, what I might expect is similar movement, sort of come down around this area. I'd be a bit hesitant here, depending on the movement. You know, if it's a sharp spike and we see the price pushing back up in the price action, you know, you could get long. But you know, there's not a great deal of strength keeping that sort of propped up. On the other hand, if we do get a nice push up into, you know, hopefully we get through all three of these levels quite quickly at the open, and then a sharp push back down, we see the market struggling at this 16,000 mark to come back down to maybe the high. So we'll see at the open, see what it does. Hope for some nice big movement. If we don't get it, we kind of get this sort of action that we've got back here. It sort of floats around, finally starts to build around one of the levels, and then comes back. So, yeah, nothing special on the DAX today, really. We'll jump over to the FTSE. So a bit of a review. We kind of opened around this level here, 10 o'clock, 778, kind of jumped around a bit, came down, sort of hit this lower point here, would have hit right on the cam breakout short, tapped that, and then come back up. Not quite to the close, so you know, maybe 30 points in it, but getting in at this level, we've kind of got that volume there, or the previous pricing building a bit of a reason to get long. You know, you might see a bit of a bounce off the highs of this sort of channel here. But ideally, I probably would have wanted a little bit further, so I didn't actually get in on the FTSE. But yeah, could have had a good buy position there, but obviously the risk that it keeps going down wasn't worth it. I was waiting for a bigger move. Today, I kind of call this situation the triple band, or triple banding, where we've got some confluence high and low, and we've got the close gap and the pivot quite close, quite central to both of these levels. So what I ideally want to see is a strong push in either direction. We don't know what way it's going to go, so we're waiting for it to play out. And as it reaches these levels on the triple bands, we want to see either a strong reaction, or it starts to slow down in its momentum towards it and starts to come back the other way. So For example, it might spike up, go outside of the Bollinger Bands, touch this level, and then come back down, hopefully to the close, or even to the other side where it's the low, and alternatively vice versa. If you come straight down here outside the Bollinger, you'd be looking for that sort of price action to take you in back up to either the close or this triple band up top. A bit more promising, this kind of a layout, but the only thing is do we have the volatility to get us there? So we're looking at 30 points up, 30 points down, maybe sort of like a 20-point stop either side type thing, which obviously if it does go to the R2 and the S2, that will take us out. And the S and R3s are about 80, 90 points away. So there is a chance we'll touch those and obviously look for that rejection back in towards the central pricing of the close gap. That's it for today, guys. As always, it's just a bit of education, bit of a look at the markets, not financial advice. Obviously do your own research and don't take my word for it. Good luck, guys, and enjoy your day.